Today's video is brought to you by the Ridge wallet, ridge.com/Pimpnite. The Ridge is a quality, minimalistic front pocket product designed to upgrade from the old, bulky wallet. The Ridge is slim, RFID blocking, holds up to 12 cards and room for cash. It also has over 30,000 5-star reviews. The Ridge wallet comes in a whole range of styles, including carbon fiber, forged carbon, titanium, and many other styles to suit your needs. Ridge also offers other great accessories like phone cases, bags, mobile charging, knives, and a lot of other great quality products. Take advantage of the free shipping so you can get it fast, free returns if you don't like it, and it comes with a lifetime guarantee. Get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns by going to ridge.com/Pimpnite. That's right, ridge.com/Pimpnite, and use code Pimpnite, link in the description. Thanks Ridge for the channel sponsor and to all those who have purchased their products. What's up YouTube? For today's video, we're a fully evolved level 1 Pokemon team. This is my 800th theme team special on YouTube, people. Wow, we've come a really long way over the years, and thank you to everyone that's watched my theme teams, whether you're an old subscriber or a new subscriber. I mean, this is a pretty monumental moment, so I don't know if you're watching this video, but let's see how many likes we can get on this video. It's a pretty big milestone. Today I've got one really long battle, but it was super good and very enjoyable, and I hope you people enjoyed. So basically what this team is all about, right, is using fully evolved Pokemon that are level 1. Now you can probably wonder, like, how do some of these Pokemon actually be level 1, right? Now you can get them from multiple ways, like some are trade evolutions, some are actually via stones, like Water Stone, Leaf Stone, and some are also stuff like Pokemon Go, right, and then transferring from Pokemon Go onto Let's Go, and then transferring them over onto Sword and Shield. More on that a little bit later though. So we got a Kangaskhan leader. Kangaskhan is going to be using Fake Out on Tristan Trevenant. Now Tristan, you guys know Tristan Trevenant. This set is a little bit different, right? So I was actually kind of lucky I ran Protect on this set because Kangaskhan is probably going to be running Scrappy, right? So this is a Destiny Bond Trick Room set. On this team with level 1 Pokemon, right, I needed a lot of support with especially speed, right? I needed a lot of speed control. So I got the Focus Sash on Tristan Trevenant. Now all the Pokemon on this team, right, they're random natures and there's no IVs on them. I didn't need anything like that. I was purely just relying on pure strategy from the moves. So it's a very, very difficult team to do, and I had a lot of losses, but man, this battle is so good. Okay, so we got a Destiny Bond here. I'm going to be going for that and hopefully taking the Kangaskhan down with me. It's going to be going for an Earthquake, and down goes Tristan Trevenant. The good thing about that, right, is I took a Pokemon out. And not only did I take a Pokemon out, right, I've set the Trick Room up on the field for another strategy I've got in mind. So Kangaskhan's going to go down. Now, the next Pokemon, right, was a very, very risky set. But, man, in this battle, I actually got it to work really, really nicely. So we got Gyarados here at level 1. This is actually a Magikarp. This is the very, very first shiny Magikarp that I caught on Pokemon Go. Now, I'll tell you something about Pokemon Go too. You can actually catch Pokemon at different CP levels, right? So, like, level 1 Pokemon around there, right, a CP 10. And then you can fully evolve them, right, using the candy on the game, and they'll retain their level 1 status when you transfer them from Pokemon Go onto, say, Let's Go, right? And then you send them to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now, obviously, I'm limited to the amount of Pokemon I could use that way because it's only basically Gen 1 Pokemon. A couple of exceptions like Melton and things like that. But yeah, that's how you go about doing it. So we got a pretty interesting matchup here. We got Gyarados versus Midnight Lycanroc. So this set, right, is all about infatuating the opponent. So what we're going to do here, we're going to blow a couple of kisses across the field, you know what I'm saying there, and then we're going to go for a Whirlpool and trap the opponent in. This set was so risky, right? The only item I had was Sash here, and that was it. Like, if I got hit again, my Gyarados was going to be going down. So we got the Infatuation up, and we got the Whirlpool up. So, like, say the Infatuation really worked in your favor, right? And they're sort of getting sick of it, right, and wanting to swap their Pokemon out. They won't be able to with Whirlpool, right? Now, on top of that, you need a little bit more damage. Like, Infatuation is a 50% chance, right? So it's good, but it's bad. So there's a large chance it could work, but then again, there's a large chance it could fail, right? So you've got to speed that process up you know, just a little bit, or at least taking the opposing Pokemon down. So I've got, this is really good, right? Because not only do I have Infatuation happening, I've got it trapped in by Whirlpool, and I've got the Toxic up all at the same time, and I'm living on 1 health! Exclamation mark merch, people. I mean, thank you to all the people who bought the merch too. I mean, I got to say that, right? I'm living on 1 health. So we got the Protect on this set. Now with Protect, right, is you've got all that stuff happening at the same time. Then you can just simply go for Protect, right? Protect will grant you extra damage from the Toxic and extra damage from the Whirlpool too. So Whirlpool does like a fixed amount of damage, you know, at the end of the turn, and Toxic just gets exponentially, you know, more and more and more like that. So usually the opponent is going to faint within, you know, 4 turns, around there, 4 to 5 turns, right? And you can see how much damage it does very, very quickly too. So all I can do here is go for another Protect. I really can't do much here. I don't want to Dynamax. Like, Dynamaxing on this team, like, there wasn't many strategies I could use with Dynamax since I wasn't using any, like, you know, I want to use, like, so I was thinking about using some moves like Super Fang, right? But a lot of the problem, right, with these Pokemon is when you sent them over, they couldn't have, like, breeding moves. They were very, very, like, they were very limited to what I could teach them, right? So they could really only teach them their level up moves that they got before, on level 1, basically. You know, TRs, TMs, that sort of thing. That's all I could teach them. So it was extremely limited and very difficult to do. Plus, I can only pick a certain amount of Pokemon because we don't have all the Pokemon, right? But, you know, that made a very good challenge here. And we actually got around the Lycanroc there. It got infatuated on the turn I used the double Protect. So I can't believe I was so lucky with this Gyarados this time. So this, like, after this, like, point in the battle, I was like, I got to use this battle. Like, regardless whether it turns, like, really bad, now I'm going to be using it just for this Gyarados moment, right? So we got the best starter coming in here, which is Cinderace. Do you guys reckon Cinderace is the best starter? I don't know about you, but I don't know. I mean, competitively, I'd say it's the best one for sure. Okay, so at this point in time, my big old Shrimp here is not going to be able to do much at all. I can't swap into any of my other Pokemon. They're going to get annihilated, so I just have to take the hit there. Gyarados is going to go down, and once again, we took out 1 Pokemon, the Gyarados, right? The only bad thing here is, right, I need to get that edge, right? I need to get, like, another KO in front. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep taking the opponent's Pokemon out, and it's going to be an eye for an eye the whole battle. So we're going to slide into this battle of the Gengar, right? Now, this Gengar is risk, man. Like, this is really, really risky. Like the Gyarados set. I feel like the Gyarados one is, I don't know, like, this is super risky. Like, so we got the Gengar here with a Focus Sash. Unfortunately, I had to run Focus Sash on quite a few of my Pokemon. Not that it mattered, right? It made my drop with level 1 Pokemon easier, just because I was so limited into abilities and what moves certain Pokemon use, right? So going for Hypnosis, it lands, which is absolutely wonderful. Now, I thought for a while here, should I go for another one? Or should I go for Perishong? This is the Perishong Gengar trapping set. So what you do, right, usually you try and get Mean Look Up under a Trick Room. I wasn't able to have that opportunity because Trick Room wasn't around anymore, so I had to go for Hypnosis, right? I thought at least if I could do a couple of Pokemon to sleep, right, I might be able to get it going. So go for Perishong, man. That looks like super cool there. So putting the Perishong on the field. So we've put the Cinderace to sleep, right? We've got the Perishong up on the field. The only thing that's stopping me actually getting a KO now is trapping them in, because they could easily swap now, so I've got to get that Mean Look Up like ASAP there. So fortunately they stayed here, and they're going to be asleep, so I'm getting very lucky, right, that they're staying asleep. So go for that Mean Look there, intensely staring at that Cinderace. I don't know if I like the shiny or not, that Cinderace. I don't know, like, I'm still on the fence about it. So now all I got to do here, it's sort of similar to the Gyarados situation, right? Do I go for Protect here? Or do I swap it out? Like, I've actually put Perishong on the field a lot of turns right now. Gengar is actually going to be able to take Cinderace out because it just slept for so long, which is great. And they can't swap out due to Mean Look as well. So now we've got 1 more turn left of the Perishong here. Gengar, right, is, I mean, it's in a good position. I mean, I could go for a Dynamax Protect here, or I could go for another Protect, or I could swap out. I don't really want to swap into my one of my other Pokemon, right? It's too risky, and I don't want to waste their items and abilities. So I take the hit here. Cinderace is going to wake up, go for the Zen Headbutt. Gengar is going to go down. However, Cinderace is going to go down as well. So once again, it was an eye for an eye 3 times in a row, or a Pokemon eye for a Pokemon eye, you know what I'm saying? So, like I was saying, guys, this battle was really long, exactly like something else, right? So we got half the battle done, right? We've taken half of each other's teams out. Like, at this point, I was super happy with how things were going. All right, so we got the Volcarona. I mean, let's face it, someone had to nickname their Pokemon that eventually. It was going to happen. It's probably happened before. So Magnezone is going to be coming in. Not the greatest strongest matchup in the world for your boy Magnezone. I've got Supersonic, which is horrible, 55% accuracy, Rest, Toxic, and Protect. Sturdy ability with Berry Juice. Now, unfortunately, you can't get Recycle, right? And that really limited things. So, what Magnezone's role on this team, right, was actually to block Dynamax Pokemon. And then they Dynamax, obviously thinking I've got 3 Pokemon left. You know, I'll just Desperation Dynamax my Volcarona and, you know, GG easy. I beat a level 1 Pokemon team. Sunny Jim. That's not what's going to happen. So we got to be our Volcarona on the field. The shiny actually looks really nicely. It looks nice. So this was basically this Toxic Stolen opponent, right? Usually I kept it in... I don't know, I kept it with one of my other Pokemon as a strategy. More on that a little bit later, right? So we got the, I guess that's like Flamethrower or Fiery Dance, whatever the heck it is. I'm going to be enduring that with my Sturdy, which is nice. Now, the item Berry Juice is going to kick in. Since I'm level 1, Berry Juice heals 20 health, and that's going to get me all the way back to health. So that means, right, that Sturdy is going to kick in again. As long as I keep getting my health back to full, it's going to keep kicking in. The problem about that, right, I don't have Recycle to continually get back my Berry Juice like the old Magnemite said, a Magnemite sweep I did years ago. I actually got Rest on this one. Now, this Magneton was actually from Pokemon Go as well. And what you can do, right, you can get your Magnemite, you know, evolve it into the, you know, you can do it on there, or you can evolve it. Like, it actually gets Thunderstone to evolve it from Magneton to Magnezone now, which is kind of cool. So you can do it either way. So this one I got from Pokemon Go as well. I actually transferred a bunch of Pokemon over and tried. I'm just trying to remember which ones I got from Pokemon Go and stuff like that. Anyway, so we're going to hit by another Flame. I'm just going to call it Max Flare. Or we're just Max Flare Boost, whatever. A Fire type attack. It doesn't matter. It could be Max Flare Boost Ember. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be going for another rest here. I'm doing this at the cost of actually stalling the opponent out. Getting a little bit more toxic damage on that Volcarona. And also stalling out the Dynamax too. Because there's one Pokemon set that I don't want to verse it. Like, it doesn't want to verse a Dynamax Pokemon. This set is really, really risk, but more coming at that one a little bit later on the battle. So we got an option here to go for an attacking move. Like, I could go for Supersonic, wake up, get a Supersonic, or I don't know. I was thinking maybe I could go for Dynamax here. I really had no options, right? I was going to be sleeping for 2 turns, and then I thought about it. What I should do, right, is Dynamax and Dynamax Magnezone, because it's got the trolliest cry ever. So I did it here. Listen to this cry, people. It sums up my trolling level 1 Pokemon team. Listen to it. Absolutely beautiful cry there. It's such a funny cry. Maybe if you didn't hear that so well, you could, you know, Dynamax and Magnezone in your own game. So I'm going to be asleep for 2 turns, right? There's nothing I can do there. I just thought to do that because there's no point Dynamaxing on my team at all. So I've got one more turn there, and Sturdy is going to be obviously going to be kicking in there. I'm going to be going down the next turn. The great thing about it, though, is I got a lot of turns of Toxic on the Volcarona, and I got it out of Dynamax. It pretty much stalled out one Dynamax Pokemon, which is great, right? It was really, really nice. So Magnezone, I can't do anything. I just go for a Max Guard again because I've got 4 Max Guards because that's the best moveset in the world, right? And I'm going to be sleeping again, right? Which is, it's fun. So now we're going to Flamethrower from the Volcarona, and Magnezone is going to go down. So unfortunately now I've sort of lost the lead on this battle. It was a draw, but I have lost the lead because Volcarona is still alive, and Magnezone, right, wasn't able to take out the Volcarona. Just that's how it was, right? But I was still happy, right? There was still a glimmer of hope left, right? So swapping into my Gorgeist. Now, this Gorgeist set was actually pretty similar to Trevenant. We've got a Destiny Bond Trick Room user again, plus Trick Room helps set up my last Pokemon, and plus it can do a little bit of damage here. So since Volcarona had almost taken half health and Toxic, I was starting to think here, you know what? I reckon I can probably get this Volcarona down to Toxic, and then maybe Destiny Bond the next Pokemon that comes out. That was sort of my my thought process here at the moment, right? So we got another Flamethrower coming in, and that's going to hit the Protect. And the next Toxic, right, is going to be doing a lot of damage to the Volcarona. So regardless what happens here, I should be able to get a Trick Room upright. So going for the Trick Room, I've got the item as Focus Sash here. It really, really helped, right? That enabled me to set more up. I could have probably run another Trick Room user on this team, but I wanted to run some risk sets like the Gyarados and the Gengar. They were crazy sets to run, and to get them to work at the same time was incredible, right? So we got the Bug Buzz there. That's going to take me down to, it didn't really matter. I was going to live on 1 health anyway. Merch is available, and we're going to be going for the Trick Room now. So Trick Room is going to be up, and Volcarona, right, is going to go down to the Toxic. So that means I don't waste my Destiny Bond on this Pokemon. I can use it on the next one. Now, the last 2 Pokemon were a little bit scary, and I was thinking, okay, I know I can at least take one out, But the last Pokemon that I had was Risk, like super risk. So out comes a Togekiss here. I mean, I actually agree with that person's name. That's like a roast on Togekiss. Like, I actually agree with the name there. Like, the other ones are kind of, the other ones not obviously, but that one was, it's kind of true. So we got Destiny Bond here. I was thinking about maybe going for Protect. It's like, nah, I've got to go for Destiny Bond. I need to leave my last Pokemon as many Trick Room turns as possible, right? So I left them 3 turns, and fortunately, right, I went out fishing, right? I put that fresh bait on the end of the line. I casted it out, and a Togekiss bit, and it's going to be going down with the Gorgeist as well. So at the moment, right, it is 5 Pokemon down on each side. These are the last 2 remaining Pokemon, right? We got one on my side, which is the Starmie, and we've got another one, which is going to be a problem Pokemon. It's going to be GG, and that is a Dragonfish. One electric move will take me out. My item on this is Bright Powder. This is the scummiest set on Earth. So we've got Minimize, Pain Spit, Substitute, and Swagger. Probably not the safest set to leave to last, but I had to use this one. Like, if the Dynamax was still around, I couldn't use this because it'll get around the evasion sort of thing. I had to think long and hard about this, right? I was thinking, man, do I go for Minimize? If I go for Minimize, I'm a goner, right, if they land it. If I go for Substitute, I might be able to get a Bright Powder miss, right? Outrage is going to hit the first time, so that's really bad. The only good thing about them using Outrage is they will get confused eventually, and then I'm thinking that could come into my favor with Swagger, right? Because Swagger's going to be like one of the key things of me actually, doing damage to your team. Usually it's better against physical sets, right? The second Outrage actually misses, so there's my tiny slither of hope, right, to get this set rolling, right? So I can go for a Minimize here. Usually I don't use this set. These are like troll sets. I mean, I do them in Pokemon sweeps. Usually I just do these to troll and to have some fun. I mean, I was using level 1s, right? So, this was, it was on for young and old. You know what I'm saying? So the Bolt Beak is going to miss. The Trick Room, right? The Trick Room's gone. I've lost my speed of edge. Bolt Beak is going to land. This is really bad, right? Because this turn, I didn't go for a Substitute, right? I anticipated them to miss, and I went for a Minimize. So I've got 2 Minimized up, and I've got a Bright Powder. By no means here am I out of the woods. This could land, and it doesn't land, and my Starmie is able to get another Substitute up. So I've got one more Substitute up here, and then I'm done. But then I'm starting to think, right, I've got to go for Pain Spit, right? Their Bolt Beak is going to miss, right? I don't know how Bolt Beak slides past that Substitute, but it does. And we actually have a miss there on the Bolt Beak, and I went for the Pain Spit. So Pain Spit was another way of me dealing damage to the opponent as well. Now, I bet it wouldn't actually take them out eventually. You keep using Pain Spit over and over, but I'd never be able to get that KO unless they hit themselves in confusion with Swagger, right? Which it's risk, like, you know what I'm saying? So obviously it's going to hit me with another Bolt Beak again. It was only a matter of time, and I'm going to go for my final Minimize there. Once again, I'm out in the open. A one hit is going to take me out, and Bolt Beak misses again. If this is running Hustle, that is definitely going to be helping as well, and I've got the Minimizers up too, but still, it's very huge risk at the moment. The next attack is going to miss. I'm at my highest evasiveness now. My Starmie's shooting everywhere on the field, and I'm going to go for that Swagger, right, because I've got to get those confusions up. I'm thinking, right, even if I get it to a low amount of health with Pain Split, and it just hits itself once in confusion, right? That could be it, you know what I'm saying, right? So Bolt Beak is going to miss there. So they've got Bolt Beak and Outrage. It is what it is. They're both 100% actually moves there. I'm assuming it's got Hustle because that's the main ability that, you run on there. And I went for another Pain Spit to get my health back, just for the longevity of this battle so I could keep using Substitute, right? So, I got a heartbreaking moment before then when Swagger actually missed, but now I'm getting those Swaggers up nicely in a row. So that was my second or third Swagger there, bolstering the opponent's attack. Now, it's not so much about them dealing damage to me, it's more them dealing damage to themselves. So at this point in their health, right, if they hit one attack on themselves, this is the final Swagger, they are going to go down. But if they ignore that and just simply wait and get around all they really have to do, right, is land one hit to break my Substitute. And if I went for a Swagger and not a Substitute, they land one hit again and I'm going to go down. So that was the risk at the moment. And even with all these evasivenesses up, you can still get around it. Like, it definitely is still possible, right? So we got that confusion at the moment. Those chickens are floating around, right? I'm praying for those chickens to take it out. It finally hits Self for Confusion, and we got the W with the level 1 fully evolved Pokemon team. What a crazy battle. And on top of that, we got a baby bottle. Let's get the salt flowing on this video, people. What an amazing battle. I got to use all of my sets to the most fullest extent. There's nothing I could have done. Like, I used everything there. Like, I pulled everything out of the bag to get that win. Like, oh my goodness, what a crazy battle. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does, people. And you know what? We're going to have a little bit of a chat at the end of the battle. I want to talk to you guys for a sec and just say my thanks to all the people that watch my theme teams over the years. I think we've been doing it for 4 or 5 years now. 800 theme teams. I get a lot of people asking me, right, will you ever run out of ideas? The answer to that one is no, because there's that many ideas to do. Usually it's more the fact that, right, I've got a lot of ideas, but I want to put the best ones out there for you people, like the most interesting ones. That's usually the thing I have the most trouble with, right? I've got this massive ideas, right? Which ones will you guys want to, watch the most sort of thing, and which ones will I enjoy doing the most? Those sort of things right there, right? But yeah, if you're, I don't know if there's any people that have, I think I might have asked this at the start. If I didn't, if there's any people that have actually watched all of my theme teams, like, gone to that Furfrou sweep, not the Furfrou sweep, the Furfrou theme team, and watched all the way through to like this one. That's some dedication. If you want to binge watch something, if you're off work or you want to binge watch some entertainment, like you've got 800 videos there to watch. That's so much content to watch, and I can guarantee you'll definitely get some laughs, and you'll learn something new. I can guarantee you'll get some laughs, you'll learn something new, right? That's when I made up this series on YouTube, right? I thought, what would be a fun series to do that's something a little bit different, that's like unique to me, and I came up with this idea, like. And it was great, like the Pokemon sweep series, like I've sort of made those my thing, and yeah, they've been super awesome, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that's watched my videos and stuff over the years. Like they're my two sort of core series I have on my channel. I was gonna say something else right now, but I'm looking at that. Look at that Starmie, man. The Starmie's walking across the field. Look at that energy, man. Look at the energy, and the Slowpokes are just like trying to run away. Anyway, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who's supported me over the years. Like, it's crazy, like, that just a fun little series that I wanted to do, like, had, like, so many different viewers and stuff like that. I do have plans to do more theme teams for the upcoming DLC. I got a big list of them already, so that's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to using all the new Pokemon and things like that. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I guess the next stop is 900 theme teams, and then the 1,000 theme teams. I don't even know. I'm going to ask this question if someone knows this. How many videos can you actually put in a playlist? Because I don't even know if there's a limit. Like, I'm sort of just curious if there actually is a limit. Because like even now I've got 800 videos. That's a lot of videos. I'm not sure. I might Google that afterwards. Just looking at this little app transporting itself around the screen. Anyway, people, I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. It was great. It was a fun team to do. I did have many attempts at doing this team too. This definitely wasn't my first attempt. I've been going off this one for a little while. I was going to do this one for my next, I'd say my 900th theme team when I had more Pokemon available. But the other idea I had was a really good idea, but I'm going to probably leave it for a little bit longer because, once again, I need some more Pokemon available. Anyway, people, I've talked for too long, and I really hope you enjoy this one, and I'll catch you tomorrow maybe for another video. Peace out.